EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
In that situation on 3rd and inches, it's not a surprise that you're going to have big-time guys up front trying to stop things, so you've got to win the leverage game. And the offensive line did that. They got lower than the guys in front of them and pushed them aside. But even they had to be surprised at what the result was. That kind of yardage on 3rd and inches, that's not what you get on every play.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
To the air goes Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Yards to go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
47. We're going to 54.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Cowboys are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
There you go. All right, hey. Kill.
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott going to change the play. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott down. Touchdown, Cowboys. Najee Harris, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hit. Liking 18. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession. Here on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. Hey, kill. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
14 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Then we're going to 53.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
Second and 11 now.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Now Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Look at my team. Warriors 70.
Now Daniels.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and a couple.
Yeah. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott on play action.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Commanders 7. Aubrey to kick off for the
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
And the Commanders' first down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going up top.
That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Being chased out left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Hold ready.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Slot man moves right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left.
And he'll be out of bounds after a short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 4. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Getting home that time to Marby and Overshow.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Ready up.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
Prescott. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
To throw is Prescott. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go! Wait, there we go, kill!
Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Second and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead,
you